Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Let's discuss this article really good from Dano. He was discussing prepaid, and actually he cited Roger Etner, and anytime these guys kind of put together some stuff, I like to cover it here on the channel because it brings some interesting angles. So I just want to say as a follow-up, we covered a lot of this when we got the results from the quarter from Verizon, right? We saw their enormous growth in prepaid after couple of years of just really bad prepaid post track phone acquisition. Things have really come around for them. And, some of the trends we got from Sampath also come into play too, from the most recent conference where he was talking about prepaid and Moffett Nathanson was asking questions and all that. So you guys already kind of know the deal, but the article really puts into focus Verizon and TracFone and their place within the prepaid industry. I don't think we have to worry about Verizon's competitiveness in the market anymore. They're going to do this thing through prepaid, and that's pretty obvious. Total Wireless, and then also with Visible, they've got different ways to get access to the cost-sensitive customer, whether it's, being unable to afford postpaid or qualify for postpaid, or just preferring the prepaid route. There's different avenues and reasons why someone would go prepaid, and there seems to be growth in that direction. We've already talked about immigration. We've already discussed, the lack of prepaid to postpaid movement. And very naturally, you're going to see, some growth in the prepaid side because of that. Now, in the article, they kind of discuss the theories of what is the cause, right? What is the customer doing? Why are they doing it kind of deal? And, which is the most likely outcome? Is it the opposite directional move going from postpaid to prepaid? Or what is the deal? And I kind of thought about it from this perspective. You have cable customers who have had free lines from Spectrum and discounted lines through, Spectrum Mobile and XFinity Mobile. They're expecting, well, at least the industry is expecting to see some churn there. That may be starting. That could be happening, right? But they don't report churn at big cable. I think there's that angle. Obviously, with Total Wireless, the aggressive nature of their promotions is very good. That's going to attract customers. I think some people are obviously looking to save money. It's most easy to do it through prepaid. Trying to save money through postpaid is a much greater challenge because of phone subsidies and other things. But this is quite an interesting thing, and I just thought I'd throw up this good old throwback to the prepaid brands. Obviously, TracFone, now a Verizon brand, Consumer Cellular, Sprint prepaid. I mean, look at those throwbacks, right? Google Fi, nobody really talks about them. You got Boost owned by Dish now. Virgin Mobile's not a thing, right? But I just thought I'd throw that up there. Like, we used to have all these MVNOs who are very aggressive and all this. Now it seems that the flanker brands of the postpaid brands are the aggressive ones. I think that's where a lot of this action is. Unfortunately, I don't really see, the traditional MVNO really thriving, especially from a margin standpoint. And if they have to be aggressive and compete, they're finding it really, really hard. So if we need answers, we need to look at what T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon are reporting, right? We're not really going to see this in the traditional MVNO form. So when we're looking for the growth of what's going on in prepaid, we need to monitor that. And currently, TracFone with Total and Straight Talk and like these brands and Visible, they seem to be the ones kind of accounting for the growth in the industry. I personally believe they're taking a little bit from T-Mobile and a little bit from cable. I think that's what this is about because I just don't see the growth in Cricket, right? And I don't really see the growth in Metro. Maybe those two have low churn rates and that's good. They're keeping their customers, but they're not growing those bases, right? And of course, they're probably more focused on upselling and getting those folks moved to postpaid anyway, right? The other companies seem to be more aggressive for the cost-sensitive customer. Anyways, tell me what you think is going on here. Let me know what you think is the most likely outcome and reason. It's an interesting article. I'll be sure to link it for you guys. But give me your thoughts and opinions. Drop me some comments. Like, share, subscribe. Check out some more videos. We'll see you guys on the next one.